Video. I've seen this, but I'm gonna give a formal challenge. So we're gonna go ahead and go through his points. I have a formal challenge for this guy. I'm gonna send this video to him. So make sure you guys text him, Stoner Chull. Formal challenge. I debate you that about. I can prove to you that you need an objective entity logically, morally, and scientifically. I can prove. I can prove it in any way you want. You tell me what way you want. I would rather not prove it scientifically because you might not believe my evidence, but you can, if you test my logic, I can prove it to you logically and morally.
Hello, and welcome back to anybody that would say they believe in a deity for XYZ reason or some shit. Well, actually, in this case, it wouldn't be XYZ reason because at this point, this is where they're finally, I would say, starting to just cope and wanting to project their fairy tale onto you. Now, that might sound rude, but as the
Sounds like a projection to me. You're the one making the video and telling us what your fairy tale looks like.
you know nature of what this is going to be about, I think
I love that. I love that the bad guy is the theist and the atheist is just a cool looking dude. He's just chilling. You know, he was eating lunch and this theist challenged him. Like the theist gives a fuck about you, bro. First of all, the theist doesn't give a fuck about you. Okay. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Maybe they have a little bit of greed. They want to get into heaven by your name. They're like, hey, if I change him, I can get to heaven. But that's about it. They don't really care about you, your logic, your thinking. Nobody cares about you. You can keep that mustache. I mean, everyone wants you to cut off the mustache, but you're keeping it, so nobody really cares. You see what I mean? Like, it's hard for them to take care for you when you look like that. So I don't think that the theist is sitting here worrying about you and your mustache. I promise you that he's not. So this is hilarious to me that you're the one projecting here. You're the one that made the video and talking to the theist. You're not, no theist is talking to you, except me. Now I'm formally challenging you. So accept the debate. Don't be scared. Accept it.
it's fair game because what I'm essentially talking about is I've spoken to some religious people long enough and they reach a point where once they can no longer, even attempt to make any arguments, they'll fall along the lines of, oh, deep down, there's a God, and oh, you're running away.
Lol. After he debates this random dude, and after a couple of arguments, he can't make any more arguments. So he tells them, "Hey, you know, deep down there's a God." Bro, the only reason he says that is he can't believe because he asks babies, he asks the kid, he's like, hey, is there a God? And intuitively speaking, the kid's like, yes, there is. There has to be. Because, a phone has to be made by somebody, this house, somebody had to build it. So I assume this whole universe had to be built. But for you, apparently that's completely illogical. And so when the atheist asks you, he's like, hey, how can you believe that this boat created itself? You just say, hey, hey, don't give me your fairy tale. Shut up! I don't want to listen to fairy tales. Man, you're the fairy tale, man. You actually believe this whole universe created itself. Let me ask you one question: did you create yourself and forgot, or did the universe create you? Who the fuck created you? That's my question.
Blah 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 and like whatnot. But okay, then I'm just like, what happened? Because prior to that, we were actually having a conversation, a discussion, a debate, whatever you want to call it, where you were actually attempting to rationally justify.
I call it a debate. You've been formally challenged. Come debate me. I have a YouTube channel and Twitch. Come debate me. If you want to get famous quickly, steal my viewers. Come embarrass me and steal my viewers. But I promise you, nothing will happen except you getting embarrassed. So I'm telling you right now, it's almost like Harut and Marut. These two angels, they come teach you magic. But before they teach you magic, they tell you, hey, you're committing a sin. Be careful. You might enter hell if you keep doing magic. I'm exactly like those two angels. Hey, come challenge me. You're going to have fun. Come challenge me. It's going to be a fun debate. Be careful. You're going to get embarrassed. There's no way you're going to defeat me. I'm promising you this. No way you're going to defeat me. You're going to get embarrassed. I'm giving you a challenge. I'm going to teach you, but I'm also, be careful. Like, I need to, not a threat, but like, I need to, there might be consequences, so be careful. You might get embarrassed really heavy. But if you're willing, if you're ready, if you really want to have a discussion and stop talking to your 12-year-old neighbor that doesn't have any answers, come debate me. Formal challenge on the need of an objective entity, logically, morally, scientifically, any way you want. There's a need. We need the objective entity. You have a logical problem. You have a logical fallacy. You cannot answer. You cannot think straight, bro. Who created you? Was it the universe or did you create yourself? You cannot answer that question at all. Not with 100% certainty. At least the theist can say, yeah, I was created by God with 100% certainty, because there's no other logical conclusion to him. You don't have a conclusion. Your conclusion is the universe created me, or I created the sperm that created myself. No, you can't create the sperm that created yourself, and the universe had to create you. But we know the universe was not ever created. That means something created the universe. So that means your God is whoever created the universe. And you believe it's the singularity, and you keep going regressing to new gods every day. But I'm proving it to you, man. You need an objective entity. You have a fallacy of thought. If you don't, come debate me. I bet you can't prove it.
Why it is reasonable to believe, in a deity. So, oh yeah, by the way, if this isn't you, then obviously this doesn't apply to you. But if you are this kind of religious, theistic person, then obviously yes.
Bro, honestly, I'm losing respect for you. I don't know if it's the mustache or your shit logic or your lack of argumentation, but I think it's the mustache.
This video is going to be dedicated to you, because then I'm going to start to say, oh yeah, if anything, isn't that just more of a projection? Because if you have to jump out and say, oh, deep down, there actually is a God, whereas I'm still not even saying, oh, deep down, there isn't a God and you're just believing in fairy tales, then I'm going to say at this point, I think it's safe to say that I can actually say at this point then you just legitimately believe in fairy tales, your Bible, your Quran,
I think it's safe to say you literally don't know how to think straight. I literally don't believe you know how to think logically. I really believe you have zero logic. Like, I really believe if I give you an IQ test, you probably fail. I don't know what an F is in IQ, maybe 50? I don't know. I really believe it, man. Nobody with a mustache like that keeps that. can hit high IQ. Actually, I take that back. A lot of nerdos are fucking ugly.
You drifted away from actually having to have, that debate, that discussion, in order to just, project.
That's funny. Okay, the only reason I'm trying to say, I'm being really mean is because I want you to take this debate. So don't drift away, don't run away. Come take this debate. I dare you to take this debate against me. I dare you. Anytime you want, come debate me. Chul, I'm gonna send this video to you. Debate me any moment you want, anytime you want. Text me. I'll send you a link on my Discord. I hope your viewers. Man, I'm gonna send this video to him right now.
That is, obviously you already believe in, and you're trying to gaslight, manipulate, whatever those fancy schmancy terms are for this kind of situation, into convincing me that, oh, I have a hidden fear, or you're trying to activate or trigger the whole,
you're scared!
Belief in hell that's been ingrained to us in, a lot of cultures into, accepting
you're
that,
scared.
This God, and we need to be saved by Jesus, or...
You're scared. Where's your argumentation besides your 12-year-old neighbor is illogical? Where's the argumentation? Like, who created you? Did the universe create you, or did you create yourself? Where's the argumentation?
However, which way we get saved according to...
Did you create yourself and forget? Or did the universe create you?
Your religious belief and whatnot. But I mean, no, I'm not going to fall for it. If you're going to mention hell, I'm going to ask you to justify hell. I'm going to ask you to prove hell, because I don't even believe...
Bro, who the fuck is he talking to? This is the problem, bro. Who is he debating? I swear the guy's debating the 12-year-old neighbor. Listen, man. Final point for me here, guys. While I drink my McDonald's coffee. McDonald's sponsor me, please. Mickey we'd look good together. Anyways. So this is the point, boys. Any moment you want, you stoner bull. You stoner dull. You dull stoner. His name is Chul Stoner. His dull stoner. This dull stoner. Any moment you want, I challenge you formally. Come debate me. 10-minute opening. 5 to 10-minute opening. 30 to an hour discussion. And we open it to questions. Come debate me. Any moment you want. You are going to be embarrassed about the necessity for a need or no, the necessity for an objective entity, either morally, logically, or scientifically. Whichever way you want, come debate me. This is your formal challenge. If you fail, I'm posting this on your comment section. Everyone in the comment section is going to know about it. You're gonna if you don't respond to me, it's going to look really bad at you. You should come debate me. And cut that mustache off, ugly ass.